Hello, this is Nagui Rouphail, and I'm going to be spending the next few minutes talk about weaving segment operation data and new methodology in this product showcase. The big picture here is that we wanted to develop an updated, simple, and more accurate method for weaving segment operation to be used in the highway capacity manual. You see the screen here, we have some observation of speed observation on weaving segment and predicted observation of speed in the HCM. And generally speaking, we find that these observations tend to underestimate the speed significantly. The challenge here in order to develop any weaving method, as you see here, is to capture accurate data on lane changing and extracting those data in order to calculate also the amount of weaving and non-weaving traffic within the weaving segment. The solution, we started with a extraction of trajectories, and you can see the trajectory were extracted by a third-party organization. However, all we get is the idea of the vehicle trajectory. We cannot measure the number of lane changes, where those lane changes are happening, and essentially how much weaving and non-weaving traffic is occurring. The solution was for us to internally develop on those video systems some gates, and we have two types of gate that we have developed. What we call crossing gates and longitudinal gates. The crossing gates allow us to measure the volumes as well as understanding where every vehicle has entered in which lane. The gates across the lane marks will tell us when anytime a gate is crossed from a vehicle, and those gates are numbered, so it allows us to actually denote any lane changes from any of those 4 or 5 lanes to any other lane. This has enabled us to collect sufficient data to be able to develop what I would call simple field validated method to predict speed and capacity for weaving segment. The entire method really relies on 2 equations, one equation to calculate speed and one equation to calculate capacity. And once we know the speed, capacity, then we can estimate very quickly the level of service. The impact is that this concept that actually began with the STRIDE project has now been adopted in national research under NCHRP 726. That project is underway, is expected to be completed within the next 3 to 4 months. And the intent is to replace the method with what we're showing you on the right is a computational engine, if you will, input those cells in the green and the results here. If you're more interested in this, please send me an email at rouphail@ncsu.edu or at the indicated cell number.